Hello, welcome to Rawkode Live. Today is part 1 of 3 of a Klustered KubeCon special. We're mixing things up a little bit today and doing it slightly differently than we have done in the past. I hope you all enjoy the new format. Feel free to leave comments as we go, but do our best to get them on the screen and so forth. Now, before we get started, there's a little bit of housekeeping. First, please subscribe to the YouTube if you haven't already. Also, remember to click the bell, and that way you'll get notifications whenever I go live covering Klustered or any of the other cloud-native technologies out there that we'll be doing learning materials on. If you're not watching live, or even if you are, but you just like to chat, join us in the Discord at rawkode.chat. There's now almost 300 of us in there talking cloud-native, Kubernetes, and everything in between. So come and say hello. And lastly, I want to thank my employer, Equinix Metal. They allow me to do this on their time, which is great. They provide the resources for me to use for all of these many clusters also. So thank you very much, Equinix Metal. You can check it out with the code Rawkode. This will get you $200. That's up to 400 hours of bare metal compute. So check it out, have some fun, and let me know how you get on. All right, like I said, today we are mixing things up a little bit. This is not breakers. Well, it is breakers versus fixers, but a slightly different format. I'm joined by Walid and Noel. We have all brought a broken cluster with us today, and we're going to pair up and fix while the breaker laughs at us along the way. If we need any help, I'm sure we'll all be happy. We'll all be happy to throw in some advice as well. So first, hey Noel, hey Walid, how are you both?
Hi,
Doing good.
how are you?
I know I just said like hello to you both, and then like give you the opportunity to fight each other to say hello back. So Noel, why don't you say hello and tell us a little bit about you first?
Yep, KubeCon week, so deprived of sleep. That's the only downside. And otherwise, I'm doing good. And like catching up all the talks and being in the hallway section.
Yeah, definitely a really packed week. So much going on just now. So hopefully this gives you a little bit of a break from all the talks and a little bit of fun in between.
Yep.
Walid, say hello and let us know who you are, please.
Hey, everybody. I'm Walid, the cloud native janitor. I'm still early in my journey to cloud native, watching David videos, Sayam, Anis, and hoping to learn something today.
Awesome. Well, we have 3 clusters. We've each broken one. And we're going to start with cluster 19, which is Walid's cluster. So Noel and I will be taking point on this and trying to debug our way to get this cluster happy and healthy. Walid, we'll let you know if we need any advice. But I'm sure this is going to be very interesting. I'm curious to see just how many ways we can break clusters. Like, there's one thing that continues to amaze me with every episode of Klustered is that we're always seeing new, weird ways of breaking the system. So,
Yep.
all right, Noel.
And probably after watching some talks like over this KubeCon, I probably have more ideas.
Yeah, hopefully KubeCon has given us all a little bit of advice to try and fix these things. I'm going to join onto the control plane of Walid's cluster. If you can join that session, please, Noel.
Yep.
And just type echo hello, let us know that you're there. There's mine. And I'm sure Walid has made this nice and easy for us as well, right?
I use Cube Control, so
All right.
I didn't even use Carol.
All right, let's just get our setup working. So this is the kubeadm cluster, so we'll just export the kube config. We'll do alias k, otherwise I'm going to be typoing like mad all day. And then Noel, I will give you the honors of running get nodes or get pods, whatever you wish.
Oh, I'll just have the auto completion first.
And the completion. I always forget about the completion.
Yes.
Oh, what did I do? Oh, it's the other way
Yes,
around.
Louis.
Yeah, completion bash, right?
We're learning from you, Louis.
Glad I typed in each.
That's because you're being watched. Look at that.
Ooh.
We have a control plane. Thank you, Walid. We appreciate that. It looks like we have one worker node offline. We're checking our... Yeah, go for it.
I'm just describe it to see if it's like something obvious. Oh, come on. Ooh.
So we got an
And-
access forbidden on describing a node. RBAC.
Oh, I didn't see
really?
that.
Wow. I thought this was a CKA issue.
All right. So, I mean, taking down one of our worker nodes is obviously a problem. Shall we check to see if our workload pod is also running? Just to see if there's more than one issue?
There's
Yep.
3 issues.
3 issues. All right. Well, let's do a get pods. All right. Our Postgres has been terminating for a rather long time. I suspect that probably
It's
because...
on the node. Yep, that's not ready probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Yeah, okay.
P4.
I
Yep,
like
it's
the way
on
you're
the
thinking.
node. Yep.
What's it like just sitting there getting to watch you sweat a little while you do? Is it good on that side of the fence?
You know, you laugh last, no? Anyway.
All right, Noel, I've opened a shell on the broking worker if you want to join that. And we'll start debugging. Just give me an echo or something when you're there.
Ha.
Did you join
Give me a
or did you
minute.
start a new session?
My Firefox is acting weird. I can't see the other tabs. It's kind of like in the bed.
All right, I'll poke around
And-
just now while you sort that out. So first thing I'm going to look for...
I might have to close and rejoin. Yep, give me a minute. Like let me
No,
quit
no,
and
you
rejoin.
take your time. I'm just going to poke around right now. So I'm just
Yep,
checking the status of our systemd service for the kubelet. It appears to be loaded, enabled, but dead. I wonder if I'm just going to try the completely naive thing first, but I'm just going to restart it. And guess we're pulling it. Oh, where's my...
You're not on the controller blink. You're in the node.
Yeah, I was just seeing if...
Your muscle memory is working here. So this is, I saw some folks basically asking that they wanted to watch this for doing the CKA, and I watched you and the CTF saying that what brought this idea was the CKA and CKAD troubleshooting. So I said, okay, let's have some CKA troubleshooting session. So this will be simple.
Okay. Well, it appears... there we go. We have no back.
Great.
I always make the mistake that sometimes I think complicated, but things I learned from Lewis from Control Plane that think simple first.
Well, we have...
Links and network.
But we do have some errors, right?
We do. So I restarted the kubelet. It's now running, which is good. I don't know why I was PS, AUX, and grepping for API server because I'm silly. But the kubelet is running, and we do have some errors that we probably need to check.
CNI. Oh, that's, I think, fine. Because, let's see if the ceiling pods are running.
Yeah, we'll do that from the control plane, I guess. So, sorry, on you go. You can take it. It's all yours.
It's not cube system, right? But I'll just check just in case. I guess it's called, it's the ceiling.
So the first issue was fixed in less than 10 minutes. That's very good.
All right, it looks like we have we've got quite a few pending things going on here. Do you want to describe one of those pendings?
Yep.
Oh, man.
All right.
I can get the pods, but I can describe it.
Strange.
So
Okay, so we need
What
to fix
session did
the...
I watch in KubeCon?
Okay, so let's do a kube control auth. Can I list?
star.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for Node, we don't have get permissions and
Yeah.
pods.
Wow.
So the
All right. Cluster role.
But you have certificates and certificate signing requests. I wonder what can you do with these.
Okay, so you haven't modified the cluster admin role.
enroll.
So
Did I or didn't I?
Whoa.
Just open up. No, there is something called like a something I found recently about this cluster role aggregation. Right, the policies can be actually merged in from a different role, but I don't think it's happening here, so it's fine.
It could be an aggregation.
Could be, and it couldn't.
I don't think I'm enjoying having a breaker on the stream now.
This is fun. Yep.
I want to give a shout out to
I think if
Mark
it's-
and his RR back session. It was very helpful and very.
I missed it.
Yeah, I never saw that one. No, I'm really disappointed in myself now. All right. Okay. So we looked at the cluster admin role, which I believe is the one given to us by kubeadm. So now we're going to have to either take a look at the system aggregates. And there's no way to get modified times on any of these unless... Oh, I've
You
got an
can
idea.
actually. If you scroll back.
Yeah, in the YAML.
Yeah, I was going to get the YAML of all of them and just kind of grep for...
Oh, okay.
Watch.
Maybe not in cluster role, maybe.
That was super helpful. Okay,
So let's get only one. Yep.
Okay, let's confirm something. I'll let you do some typing, no, and I'll just kind of get some. So it could be a cluster role, but we haven't actually tested to see if the describe was all namespaces or not. We tried Cilium and Kube System. Did we try default as well? I think we did. We tried to describe Postgres. Maybe.
So you are on the right track, by the way.
So if I do this, it shows up and describe, I don't care which port. So this is happening at a cluster level. So
Yeah.
it's like apply. Yeah, so it's all applicable across the namespace, everything.
Okay, so...
And when we did the role, cluster role, right? Let me just look at it again just to confirm we didn't miss anything.
I mean, all I see are stars.
These doesn't have the last applied configuration annotation. I think that might be like for cluster roles. It would actually tell us like when it was modified at least.
I haven't played with that one.
All right, so let's take a look at, do we see edits in the event log? Do you want to try kube control get events?
I'm really rusty today.
Sneaky.
So it's
okay, let's go through the system rules and actually work out what we have access to. So I think we should start by taking a look at first admin, and then we'll do the aggregations.
yep. So we did look at the admin, right? So let's.
Well, we looked
look
at cluster
the one
admin, but not
called-
just admin.
Remember, I was inspired by Capture the Flag and by Mark Arbeck session.
I wish I'd seen
Great.
Mark's RBAC session, but I didn't.
So,
Okay, so let's do edit cluster role. Oh, no, off you go. Go
sorry,
for it.
just a minute. I just want to confirm if this is actually like the cluster admin itself.
And something Rory said on his session with you, David.
Okay, this was not modified.
Let me give you a hint. How about cluster role binding? Maybe they will
Ah,
let you come closer.
Lewis, I'm the same as you, mate. I wish I could remember the CTF. It feels like a month ago.
So in the cluster role binding, we might be given a different service account.
Okay, so we should probably take a look
And
at the cluster
but
admin
look,
binding and see if the roles
what's
assigned to it have
strange on
changed.
on this now?
This one here.
I'm still looking through.
There's a
So
15
I'll
hour.
just, okay. Kubernetes. Let's not delete it. So let's see actually.
No, don't delete anything.
Yep.
I like the
Okay, so
delete
it
sledgehammer
says,
approach. So
Check first before
so,
deleting.
yep. So for the Kubernetes admin user, at cluster sysadmin.
let's describe cluster.
Ah,
Oh, we can't describe. Let's edit cluster sysadmin or get OYAML.
yep.
In fact, we don't
You
need to
can,
describe. We could just be
That's
doing get
wrong.
OYAML on everything probably to get around the describe
Yep.
limitation.
What is it called? Cluster sysadmin.
Cluster sysadmin. There we go.
See?
Yep.
So it's like limited. So we just need to update the role binding to just use a cluster admin.
I think we can
Can
just
you-
delete the role binding and we should be
No,
okay.
no, don't delete the role binding. If you delete the role binding, you'll miss the hints. There are hints somewhere here.
Ah, you're taking us on a journey, are you? Okay.
There is a flag, as Lewis said.
Oh,
All right, let's take a look at that role binding again.
Maybe
so I'll
not the
just
role
go to
binding,
edit.
but it starts. Okay. don't
Look,
see
there's an
anything here.
original file,
no, I was just thinking, so
honkadmin.conf.
if we just.
Do you see the annotation? No?
Come on.
So, it looks like it's in slash etc
Sorry,
slash
slash.
Kubernetes. I think slash etc slash
Oh.
Kubernetes.
Original
slash
file
honk.
is /honk. Okay.
Oh.
I don't think there's a honk in there, but it might be somewhere else.
.honk. ls/.honk.
And a honk
Wow.
too.
Don't look at the honk too yet.
All right, so you have
I
created a
choose
new
this.
user with role binding and swapped out.
Yeah, I
an
created the new
admin.conf.
rules there, but I didn't give him the group.
Yeah, so,
Yes.
but the file times, but wait, didn't we exported the default one? And the file doesn't seem to be.
But you can
Yeah,
modify
Why is
this timestamp on a.
I know.
file.
Yep. Never mind. I just want to confirm it's actually saying Kubernetes admin. Yep. Anyway, so what I will do is kubectl --kubeconfig .admin.conf
Good call.
describe pods.
Lewis, you'll be on this
That
side of the
works.
stream soon.
So we could
I
just
had
move
a
it over
challenge.
to the default.
I had a challenge because basically the Kubernetes administrator is part of system masters. And you cannot basically redefine the roles for Kubernetes administrator because system master is in the code. You cannot change it. So I have to basically override it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
now we should be able to kubectl describe. No, I just get the node because we don't. Did we fix that? Oh,
So-
that was fixed. Why does that wait?
One issue per 10 minutes. That's great.
Yep, kubectl minus Ansible get pods.
All right, so we still need to describe
what
these and work
happened?
out why they're pending. Yeah.
Hi, Philip.
Pod. Come on.
I suspect we may want to look at honk too soon.
No, don't please. I don't know what is in honk too, actually. I
So it's
forgot.
pending. It's not yet even scheduled.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
I was too
So
busy
it didn't even
laughing.
get right. It didn't even get scheduled. It's still like in a pending stage. Like there are no events or anything.
Okay, so it's not been scheduled. Yeah, you're right. So the scheduler may be down. Do you want to check for a scheduler in kube system?
Yep.
Oh, look, it's not there.
Okay, one of the... Oh, we don't have a scheduler.
Yeah, let's go check the static manifest.
Let's see, Kubernetes manifest, ls-e. Oh, come on. We do have a quick scheduler, but it's not running. It's probably the mount. Okay, let's look at CRI Cuttle just to make sure. Like it's probably CRI Cuttle dash runtime endpoint.
It's working. It's working. CRI Cuttle. I
Oh,
fixed it. For
okay.
you.
So you have.
I am a very nice guy.
So the kube scheduler is not running, so we can actually
is
do
running.
logs.
There's two. There's one running and one exited.
Okay, so let's. But it didn't register itself, so.
Well, it's not showing.
I hate these silly things on Linux, like not able to like copy paste.
Just go to varlog containers.
Yep, it's RBAC.
Oh, are back again. Mark's session must be very good.
All right, let's pop
Yep.
open the
So
kube
it says, like,
scheduler
failed.
and check the service account.
Oh, come on, stop. Yep, yeah, kube scheduler.
Yes.
Does it has a service account associated with it? No, it doesn't. But it uses a volume mount, so
Yeah, the
Host
scheduler.conf. Okay, let's go check that
Yep.
file.
authentication. Yep, that's authentication file it uses. Yep, those two are the same file. So etc Kubernetes scheduler.conf.
You're smashing this, Noel. I've got faith in you.
Scheduler.conf.
I hope I am
it
successful
says the
as you
user-
guys.
Oh, so this must be like a similar one. So the role
Maybe.
binding for system kube scheduler would be a different one probably. So kubectl cat.
No. This is fine.
Cluster. Oh. Okay.
I wanted to
let me look
change
at the
that, but
binary.
this one is fine. But it has some hints also. Not my hints.
Certificate authority, cluster.
Yeah.
Is the cluster name correct? I just want to confirm. Yep.
It looks
Yes.
great, yeah.
But what was the error message again?
I don't know, we didn't pay attention to it.
That was like too long, so I can't do dash sense. I don't know. Does that work? Actually, we could just. Oh man, this is like. So it says failed to watch. So the watch permission is mostly missing.
Oh, there we go.
And what else it says?
It is telling us that the cluster role system kube scheduler is not
Hey.
found.
Fine.
Okay.
So we should look at a cluster role.
So let's look at the cluster.
Kubectl.
I bet he's just renamed it. Or something.
So this is a remake, by the way. If you remember, I don't know which cluster was it, but Phil did the same thing, but you fixed it by mistake. So I wanted to see why it was fixed by mistake. So if you edit the Kube API server and add RBAC and remove it again or something, there are certain roles gets recreated.
Yep, because
Yeah.
those are like unpinned things, right?
Yes, because they are built in. So I deleted the role, and it's in. Oh man, did it get created again? No, it didn't.
That's a volume scheduler. Yeah. You're
So
right.
the role is in the honk2 folder.
Yep, I guess so.
I mean, but another way to redo it is just edit the Kube API server.
I like
Try to
Lucy's
edit it.
advice. Make the same mistake twice.
And just let it recreate, right? Thanks for saving the manifest.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Yeah, let's just apply that
And
then.
I can just do kubectl apply -f.
So I think that's useful to share and make sure we get that across to everyone watching. What you're saying is if we delete any of the core cluster rules, if you remove authorization from the API server and add it back, it will recreate all of those rules.
Yeah, why don't you try it?
Can we just restart the API server, or do we actually need to disable authentic authorization?
No, it will restart. The moment you change something, it will restart anyway.
Let's see Kubernetes manifest, and I just need to touch it, right?
No, you need to edit it.
Well, let's try touching it and see if it does it. I'm curious if just a restart will do it.
Okay, yes.
And
Okay,
then we
yeah.
can try
Go
the
ahead,
offer.
yes. Go ahead, Noel.
Touch cube. It should, right? PS
Yeah.
rep. I just API. It's not.
Not restarted yet. Give it a second. It does take like 30
Yeah, it would
seconds.
take like sometimes it takes a while. That's what I've seen when I was breaking clusters.
I would have killed -9'd it by now.
The valve point, I think the recreation was actually, we had a question about the same thing in the chat, our Discord chat, like someone lost the cluster admin role or something in a AKS cluster. They just restarted it and it just came back. Yeah, let's do.
Oh, it's a static manifest, so I'll just kill it. Last time I killed this thing, I got bad stuff happened. So.
No, let's not kill it. We could just do CRHCA, like delete the pod. Simple. Let's just add a
You
new
did
line.
touch it, correct?
We tried that. It didn't do anything. So we'll add a label.
It should, at least.
There we go.
Oh.
I think you broke your own cluster now.
No. Shit.
No, this would take a little bit of time. Like,
there we go.
no, it came back up, right? It takes a little bit of time. The watch is faster, but it's here.
All right, so that's really cool to know. By restarting the API server, any core RBAC stuff will be fixed for you. That's awesome. I like that.
And that was the unintentional fix you did with Phil, I mean.
I'll take as many unintentional fixes as I
wonder
can
if it has any security implications, right? I don't know where the default roles are stored. If we could actually like manipulate that, it means like if someone restart, like a malicious something could come up, right?
Yes. Now, if you check, most likely every bending item is running now.
Yep, looks good. Fixed it.
Yep.
Easy.
Could you check the Cilium? One thing I didn't understand, I mean, I killed all Cilium, but I still have the network as the nodes as ready. With other network plugins, you will not see network ready.
Yeah, Cilium is probably doing more. I don't know. Is it running in IP tables mode or like without the Q proxy?
It is no. The Q proxy is saying IPVFS. I think I checked that. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's probably
so
because the way Cilium works, right?
Yeah.
All right. Walid, have we fixed everything in this cluster?
Yeah, everything is done. So basically, it was two issues: RBAC and Assemble kubelet was down.
Awesome. Well, yes. Thank you for that.
That was a good learning.
I always fear the RBAC stuff, but we learned a lot in that one. I really appreciate that. All right, let's jump into Noel's. Walid, if you can get that session up and echo something into this terminal. Noel's smiling already.
No, okay. So active sessions.
All right, let's see. We got a couple more.
Join
comments.
Session.
Magno wants to see Andy and Lewis their cluster. We are going to make that happen. Don't worry. And Mahmoud says, "Hey, what's up, Walid?"
Hey, Mahmoud. GitHubing, man. That's what happens when you don't have GitHub.
All right, let's get the basics set up. I really should just bake this into the provisioning steps, shouldn't I? But, All right, Walid, I will give you the honors of the get nodes, get pods, whatever you fancy.
Okay, complete.
Oh, the completion.
Yeah,
the fancy
completions, no?
I still don't understand how bash completion works. It's a mystery.
Oh,
to
he
me.
didn't do it. Just a second. Yeah, I thought he did.
No, I just did the kubeconfig export and a k alias.
Yes. Okay.
I don't think that worked.
I didn't.
It says
What
bash
did I
the
do?
command not found. So I'm assuming Noel has messed with our kube control binary. Yeah, he
Maybe.
has.
Oh,
We have
no,
a
it's okay.
no, we have a
Yes.
broken control plane. So that means the completion doesn't work? Really?
Yeah, because it.
Maybe.
Yeah. It needs to talk to something, isn't it?
I'm just going to check
Connection to the
something before
server.
we type.
Thank you, Noel.
Not that I don't trust you, Noel, but aha!
Honk, man.
You
How many
were
counts?
going to rickroll us on Klustered? That is harsh.
That's it.
So this is looking for a count equals 3.
Yep. You
Nice.
might want to like close the session and rejoin. It messes
Yeah.
a little bit with the terminal.
So I think the session today is called Don't Trust. Or whoever gives you anything, command, configuration file, don't trust it. Double check.
Exactly.
Yep, exactly.
Because I knew that the completion command didn't require a working server. So,
And that's why the completion didn't work.
yeah.
So we
you
need to download. Or you have
You don't
it
need to
somewhere.
download. If you play, I played nice. If you look in there, you'll find it maybe.
Okay. Can we look at the script again?
Yeah, there was nothing in the script to tell us where it was, and then I deleted it.
No, it doesn't. But just grab for some similar keywords. Not cube. Maybe cuddle. Just cuddle.
Maybe honk.
Honk CTL.
Honk CTL. Yeah, it's a
Yep.
nice CTF, by the way.
Okay, that's better.
Or list them by time.
We have a working kube control now.
Okay, good.
Yep, that's fixed. So the first issue is fixed.
It looks
All
like
right.
I lost my connection.
Oh yeah, you'll have to join the other session because no rickrolled us.
Session.
Oh
Oops.
no, it isn't it? It's
Yeah, it's outside.
I always do that. Oh,
Okay.
annoying bug. Okay. Kube control. Oh. How'd you go, Ali?
Go ahead.
No.
Okay, thanks. Cube. Completion.
Thanks, chat. We got no laughing.
Complete. So we fixed the first issue or not? No. Complete.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
first issue is fixed.
How many issues we have?
Probably 3 or 4. I didn't really count. So basically, when you said before, right, we canceled the session. So that time I actually got time to play with it. So I just had like a script ready and like did some breakage. I never touched it again.
All right. So that
You
URL
need to
looks wrong.
export. Yep.
It's trying to connect to localhost 8080. So I think Noel has modified our
You
admin
didn't
config.
export. No, I didn't touch
No,
that.
no.
So
Sorry.
Just
Yes.
export.
We've not exported it. Got it.
Yep.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Lewis missed the rickroll. Sorry, mate. What do we have?
So we have one rook.
I don't know. It
Trying to
might be
start.
a byproduct of my breakage. I didn't touch
Yeah.
any of that rook thing, so it might be a byproduct of the other breakages I did. So could be. I didn't
Could
touch
be.
it. That's
Well, it looks like Clustered and Postgres are both running on the default namespace. So I guess we should just be upgrading Clustered to see if we can get the new version.
But let's look
Yep.
at this. Why it's not starting?
let's not waste time of looking about
Yeah,
that. at
I don't think
least,
Noel
because-
touched that. So.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't touch it. So yep. So let's follow the usual things that you usually do.
We're doing a rollout
What is it
restart
there?
first. It's just called Clustered, a deployment Clustered.
Yep.
And if that works, we should just be able to upgrade it. That looks like a timeout.
Just wait a bit.
Yeah. I wait for my timeout because they can provide actually a meaningful message. Fail to batch. Clustered is forbidden. Not yet ready to handle request. That's nice. That's new to me. So
That
this is
was
not
a very
okay.
nice thing I found out.
Yeah, it's nice. Like it. Okay. So fail
And
to
just to
batch.
be nice, I didn't touch our back.
Sorry.
Just to be nice, I'm giving you a hint. I didn't touch our back.
Yeah. I know you're a nice guy, Noel. Okay. So what's the problem here? Let's get bots again.
Yeah.
And okay, let's see. So could this be an admission control?
I mean, the failed, if it was an admission controller, it would, maybe. Let's check for mutating webhooks and validating webhooks, I guess.
Okay, get
mutating webhook configurations and
Yeah, the auto. Okay, yeah, KubeCut.
Why the auto completion?
No,
is
it's
not
called
working?
mutating.
well, there's
Yes.
validating and muting, and I probably broke the completion because I'm a terrible programmer. That's okay though.
Okay.
Wow, that's strange.
We
It's
can
called
just-
mutating webhook configuration if you want to
Yeah.
type
Am I
that
still in the
out.
session? Okay. Oops.
I can type it. Mutating webhook configuration.
Get.
Yep. There we go. We got a honk.
Yes. Can we edit it? See what did he do inside?
I think. Oh, sorry. I'll let you type, Walid.
Oops, I forget I'm not in the read
That's
terminal.
bad. I don't know why the auto completion is not working, but yeah, it's like tricky to work with all the extra CRDs if auto completion is not working.
Surprise!
really?
Noel swapped out bash for dash. That's what it is.
No, I didn't go that route.
Okay.
Let's see the.
Admission, see bundle, rules, create, update.
Oh, you're running it on your own
Deployment.
server. Sneaky.
Yep.
I mean, I think it's safe just to change the failure policy on that to.
Allow. Where is it? I don't
It's
see it.
fail or ignore,
Ignore.
No,
I'm setting ignore.
or we could just delete the webhook. I'm not fussed either way.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just delete
You
it.
might want to rethink that.
What? Why? Is it if you got finalizers on stuff?
No, but it's something. Yep.
All right, hold on. Let's just
It was
look
not
up
mutating.
mutating webhook configuration.
Yeah, let's look at the documentation.
spec. It's fail or ignore, I think. But
It's enabled here. Match labels, honk enabled. So name selector.
there's
Feature
failure
policy
policy.
I think it's
fail.
called-
So basically,
Yeah, ignore.
we
There
need-
we go.
Oh, ignore. Let's make it ignore. Yep.
okay.
And
Yeah, if we just save
try
that,
hitting it again.
we should be able to do that rollout command. Yeah. Oh, interesting.
So basically, he's changing any deployment that we recreate, and he's doing it for
Update.
deployments.
Yep.
Well, I think we still got something else to find because this is taking too long for.
Wow. Yep. Why? This is. I found this by accident. But it was like
Deployment cluster is forbidden, not yet ready to handle request.
Maybe. Okay.
The ignore might take some time.
Or two before. No, it doesn't. It's something snarky I did.
Oh.
I'll give a hint. I'll wait for a minute and then I'll give a hint. No, there's no validating.
Okay. Actually, I just want to check. Okay, kube control, get events. Get events -a and all namespaces, no resources found because it's over an hour, I guess.
Can we go check out the static manifest for the API server to see if there's any other static admission controllers?
Yeah.
Good point.
Check the time. By the way, he didn't check the time there. But I think maybe he will do the same thing. He will touch them with the old time.
I think that's going to be a common
Maybe.
theme in all clusters from now on.
Maybe. Most likely. I know you know. Okay, so we have our back and
Search for admission. Oh, there we go.
admission.
Oh, it's just normal though.
Or is it?
Mutate an admission webhook and
Authorization
validate it.
mode. Okay, what else? Okay, so I have node restrictions,
Just be
mutating admission
to-
webhook and validation webhook, which is okay.
Well, I think those are on by default. I don't even think they need listed.
Right, scroll. Yep. Just read through it and see if you find
Look,
anything
there we go.
funny.
No.
Runtime config. What's the runtime config? Admission registration.
So that is something I found by reading the documentation. You can actually disable particular APIs even if they are enabled. So if I actually did in their apps event,
the API
so the
groups.
KubeCon will get deployed. Yep.
Okay.
Man,
a
you're
nice
thinking,
feature.
yeah?
I think we can comment
Yes.
that out.
Yeah.
Yep. So if you either make it true or delete it, the mutating webhook would start working.
Sneaky.
Yes. They do this for the beta ones
Yep.
and the alpha ones. Yeah. Great
Yep.
API, yes, server. You didn't do
Yeah, it
the
would take a
try
bit.
control. It will take a bit, yeah?
Yeah, it will take like around 10-20 seconds. Yep, it's back.
Okay. Let's try again.
There we go.
Okay. Thank you, Noel.
Cool.
Get pods -a. Oh, no, I don't need to. Okay. So it's running. The Postgres is running. You want to do your...
You
Your
are
check?
actually missed by restarting. You actually missed one thing. I put it in there, but it's fine.
Well, we have an
So-
error image pool, so it's not vain.
Oh, okay. Kube control. Describe. Pod. So how do I do this copy? Or I should be clustered 6, 7.
You could like select, right click, copy, paste.
GSHR, Fresbo.
Ah.
Oh, man.
All right, so
You
we need
changed
to
the...
edit our
you
default.
changed the
so
image
if
of
you
the
didn't
deployment?
restart it, no. So
There's too much Rick Astley on this episode.
I don't know. Lewis gave me a lot of Rickroll ideas.
Yeah. He's a bad influence.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah. Lewis is saying the next episode of Clustered he is involved with will be named Untitled Rickroll. I'm signing up for
So-
it. Let's do it.
So we should change this image to what?
To Rawkode clustered :v2.
Is it, where is it? Here? Also in GitHub?
Yep.
Yep. / clustered.
Rawkode cluster.
And tag v2.
Why did it move?
Yep, it happens with Vim. I don't know why Vim does that. Like, I always have to fix it.
2 more.
Oh, one more.
Two
One more. It's not fixed yet. Yeah, the image needs to go back. Yeah, one more level back. Vim does something funky when you edit it.
Yep, delete 2 more spaces. So the hyphen is in with the C. Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, perfect.
And you'll need to delete the image. Yeah, you'll need to delete that part.
Oh, you might need to do a port forward on the running one.
Oh, did you change the current image as well?
Maybe try port forwarding.
The Postgres one, you mean?
No, I think
The one that's running. Right? The one that's running, just do a port forward.
Yeah, it will not.
Then let's come back to the error image pull issue.
Yeah, let me pull up a
Okay,
terminal. Let's do that port forward so we can see what Noel has dropped on us.
This is 3 seconds. Just a second. Roll out. We need to give it a different version. Was it version 2 before?
Version 1 before.
Version 1, okay.
Oh, did you change the port, Noel?
I didn't change the font, but I did something. Yeah, just wait until it fails. You might get some idea. And Darren from Rancher gave me this idea.
From where?
Darren Wright from Rancher. So he was doing a deep dive on Patrias, and I learned about that thing, why port forward is not working. Yep, just hold on a bit so that it actually shows you the error. Don't cancel it yet.
Oh, wow.
So the error here, it says that it's the same image as before, but so we did the rollout. So the rollout should take us to...
No, let's come back to the rollout, the next thing. Otherwise, we would actually miss out a thing I did. So let's fix the port forward maybe first. I didn't touch the replica sets.
You didn't touch that.
Yep.
So is this the error we should be seeing? Unable to upgrade connection?
Yep, that's error. That should give you a hint.
Should it?
Yep.
I didn't see the error.
So how does port forward work?
But forward, it's reverse, no? Reverse.
Yep. So how does it work?
So the message we got, I'll just paste here so you can see it. When I do the port forward to my local machine, is that.
Port forward is basically connecting to directly to the IP of the pod. So it will not use a service. It will connect
But who
directly.
is doing the port forward from the host?
Kube proxy, right? No?
Yep. Just look at the error and the port number. You might get a hint.
So 10250 is the read-only port number for the API server?
For the kubelet.
For the kubelet.
So
yep,
basically,
but so how port forward works is basically it actually goes to hit the kubelet API on 1250. It uses that port number to do a port forward. This is also how Kubernetes does some kind of health checks and stuff. So 10250 should be open. And is it open? That's the question.
Well, I'm going to assume not.
Yeah.
So you played with the kubelet? System controls.
No, nothing to do with the kubelet.
It's
just
going to
log
be
into the code and
probably IP tables or firewall.
You played with the IP tables and stuff?
Or UFW.
Maybe.
Do you want to just stop UFW and then we can, or we can just check IP tables? Yeah.
Yep. You're on the wrong host. This is a control plane.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
Yes. Get bots minus wide. So which host it is? This host, which is worker RQ H4M.
Okay, there's a session
RQ.
on that device
Yep.
open. You can join it.
Okay.
I'll just type your IP tables command. Oh, look at that. I got a drop.
Yep. Should I give hint on how to delete, or are you?
I could just flush it, or did you persist it?
No, I didn't persist. Like just add entry. Yeah, you can just flush it.
There we go.
You might need to do it on all the worker node.
Yeah, it's working now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to stay
Oh,
from
great.
host controls. Yes.
Oh, doesn't it play? That's sad.
Oh,
I guess
it's
try playing it.
Firefox. Yeah, Firefox, I don't know why, it just seems to struggle. No,
you need to open a new port forward. I don't know why it happens. Like if Firefox gets stuck. Oh, I didn't. Oh, that's sad.
Next
That
time.
was another rec troll, by the way. Yep, but it was another rec troll.
Let's see.
Okay, so we've flushed the IP tables. We can now do our rollout. Now we need to fix this image
But
pool.
why? Yep, try describing it again.
That's the old image.
Yep. So who is changing the image on the fly?
We have the whole CTF team, by the way. We have Lewis, we have Andy, we have Magno.
Nice.
So something is changing the image. And it wasn't a mutating webhook because we deleted all of them, right?
But it's
Did you?
still referring to the old system.
Oh no,
It's
we didn't
still
delete the
referring
whole.
to the
No,
old
you
image.
never. Yep. Yep, just delete it. It's fine.
Yeah, we only told it we'd allow it to fail, so that was actually doing two things. You sneak.
It was actually a valid endpoint. It was not like something. Yeah, I actually wrote a webhook. Actually, it's actually very easy to write one. I didn't realize it was that easy to write one. It like probably takes like 15, 20 minutes. Like you can find samples and just modify stuff. Okay, now you could probably do the rollout restart or edit the deployment.
Need to connect.
Okay, pirate symbol.
What happened there? Oh, I'll try again. Oh, stupid man.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, that was a brutal combination
Strange.
of changes there. Although we're still getting our image pool error.
Yep. Why?
We deleted the mutating webhook.
Yep. This is
Now it's
nothing
got
to-
the right image, okay. But the problem is...
Not found. Failed to resolve reference. Okay, so did you play with the containers configuration? Registry is like, no, you don't have it.
No, you're on the right track.
Okay, so you
might
have
want to
maybe
check
web what is it called? Okay, can you get the resources? Let's get the resources.
No.
Webhook image?
Go back. Where it was right on the track, checking the containerd stuff.
Right, let's pop open that config.
Okay. Config. Yeah, because actually in cluster they don't have the configuration. Okay, plugins.
Okay, so let's go into that search.d.
So CC containers search.d. ls-l.
1 2 3  4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157
6.
Nah, nothing with that. Just check the search.t thing. Maybe you'll get a hint.
Yeah.
What was it? The search.d?
Yep, search.t.
Just a second. Containers d dot search. Ah, it doesn't exist.
It does exist.
Okay. NS. Not access.
CD into it.
Yep, let's cd.
I am in the right one. I am in the control plane. But I am on the control plane.
Yep. So where is the image getting pulled?
Sorry?
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, if we go to the worker node that we had opened earlier, Billy, there's a GHCR override.
Okay, let's connect to the other one, the worker node.
Sneaky.
So this came out in Containerd version 1.5.5. So this is a new feature in 1.5.5 where you could actually like set capabilities for a registry. So I had to actually upgrade Containerd to 1.5.5, and it was just released 2 days ago. And I was actually using the RC version before it. So
You're
reading
off
the
my
change
Christmas
logs
card
is
list,
actually,
no.
I don't think he was in.
So if you delete this file, Containerd would pick it on the fly and the image would get pulled. Just delete the file. You don't even need to restart Containerd.
I delete. Okay, he deleted it already.
Yeah, I'm going to delete the pod, and then hopefully that's the last little surprise Noel has left for us.
Are we done, Noel?
Yes.
Yay, it's up.
Whew. All right, nice one, Noel. Lots to learn there too. I had no idea about that Containerd change.
No, I didn't know that. I think someone tweeted about it or something. Then I read the release notes and found it.
All right, last cluster then. You two are up.
Did you check whether the application is working?
I had another ID based on 121, and it was a hint from Rory, but I wasn't evil enough to do it.
You might want to check whether this is also working. The port forward. There's one more small little honk in there.
Here. Okay, so now we connect to another cluster.
Yeah, hold on. Well, no one wants us to check.
I have one more little snarky stuff left there, and you would be good to go. That should be easy to figure. Yep.
Okay.
Back on we go. All right.
Yep. It's an easy fix, so yeah. So
yeah, it worked. Failed to connect.
I created
let's check this. Let's check the services and endpoints. I'm out of the cluster. Let me connect again. This is no. Join the session. Yeah. Okay, we have an endpoint.
Maybe check coordinates. I'll just give it hints. Much easier rather than letting you go down the rabbit hole.
Coordinates 26 hours. Yes, he did change something. I stayed away from coordinates because it was covered. I mean, in breadth and depth.
I didn't touch this.
Oh, you didn't touch that. You just modified the deployment.
Maybe.
Most likely the CM configuration map. DNS rolling update.
Oh, I'm assuming this dog goose shouldn't be here.
Goose.
Is that the right path, Noel?
Yep, that etc core file. There's no DNS.
All right.
Oh, it's just etc core file. There's no DNS in there.
Thank you.
And if you scroll down, you can actually look at the original core, like the modified core file. Just check the volume bounds. You would get an idea.
Oh,
For
you
DNS honk.
You don't need to even delete it. Doesn't matter. Yeah, if you
Right,
update
right.
the
Okay.
file,
Yeah, I see what you did. Okay.
yeah. I just did a kubectl patch and that's it.
We may have to rotate the core DNS pods.
Oh, it's probably because of the you just delete that host path also, because I think we had a typo there. Yep. Core DNS. Yeah, cube DNS.
We go to the volume.
All right.
Yeah, that should do it.
There we go.
Running one.
I think we probably need to like delete the pod for it to pick up stuff. I don't know how really the DNS starts working. Yeah.
Tell you what, I'll just delete the whole cluster.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Crash the.
I was actually trying to do the.
You know what? I'm just going to. We'll just ignore this. Let's move on to the last cluster.
Yeah, let's ignore it. At least that was the issue. It should have fixed it.
All right.
All right. Thank
we
you.
have time, correct?
Yes, we have.
Yep.
You have 24 minutes to fix my cluster. I didn't make it too elaborate because I wanted it to be a bonus cluster. I wanted to focus all of our time on both of yours. So I don't think it'll take you too long. But if you need any hints, I will let you know.
Okay,
I've opened a
let's
session
go.
on a control plane. You can both join, and I'll just sit back and laugh.
Clustered.
Yep. David is going to have a lot of loss today.
This is the first time I've broken a cluster. So I'm quite
Sessions.
excited. And it's really hard.
You had all the experience of all the breakers.
Yes.
Well, I did respect Walid's wishes, and I stuck almost entirely to kube control. Almost.
Cool. So my DNS hack, right? I was actually trying to do a DNS hijacking, but that doesn't seem to work with Cilium. So I just left out that part. That's why I just like went with the core DNS thing. All right, let me connect in. Activity.
What happened?
Oh, you might need to just do a refresh. I just joined. Sorry.
It's okay.
Deshaun is saying if you want to live on the bleeding edge of Containerd, you can use 1.5.5, but you might get cut.
Kube control, get nodes. Let's see if we have an API server.
Yep.
And it is timing.
Oh no, we didn't. We didn't export it properly, right?
Yes.
Only HC Kubernetes.
I did export it, but then you override it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So we are clustering ourselves here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But it takes a while.
Yeah, okay. Now it's cached now.
No, okay.
I like being on this side.
At one point, I actually thought of doing some network shaping.
It takes
with
a while.
PC, but
The
then
first-
I thought it's
the
like
second
too much
one-
work to get it fixed.
Yeah. Sorry, Noel, I was speaking while you're speaking. But it
sorry.
does take a while.
Hmm.
Let me remove the cache and let's see again. Oops. Do you want to take control or do you want me to take control? You
No,
drive.
go
right?
ahead. That's fine. Oh,
Okay, I just want to remove the cache and see again. Oops. Go ahead. Okay, and try again, but do it with verbosity, if you can do some verbosity.
Okay, this is going super fast. I think it's going fine because the response is pretty fast. It must be like some. No.
Okay, so why container is creating? Can you describe?
I know. It's like I did a kubectl get nodes and like pending forever.
Kevin is asking how evil I can be. I haven't been too evil.
So it is all kube control?
Almost.
Okay, let's check the network policies.
The API was modified.
So
At
one is
least you
modified
didn't
as
change the
server.
timestamps like I did.
Yeah, I set the timestamps to
Yeah.
my birthday and then one in the future, just for the giggles. On one of my
Okay.
test clusters, I actually set the time forward
So node
100 years.
restrictions only.
That was a bad idea.
And admission. And it looks fine. Can you go down? Lives. Lives? Just a second. It's not lives.
Oh, I think it's healthy.
It's health. Health. Which one is this? This is the liveness. And the other one is ready. Ready, just ready. Slash ready.
I never changed either of those, just for the record. I
Who
didn't
changed
change either of those.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Lives,
Let's look at the request. And 250M, that seems fine.
It's okay. 250 is okay.
Oh, the failure threshold is 24. Is that like normal?
So after 24 failure threshold, we get something.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
But did the pod restart? We didn't see that. I'm assuming there is. Okay, before checking this manifest, let's check if there are restarts.
Startup prop?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, yeah. Host network crew. This seems fine for almost everything.
Let's get our facts correct first. So we have a container creating, but it's not creating, okay? And I think we have some slowness.
Shouldn't be worried. Yeah, we have the slowness, which we should.
So we need to figure out this slowness. I mean,
yeah, you've got to describe the pod yet, right? You don't know why it's stuck in container creating.
Yeah, I can do that. Just before that, I'll just check whether HCD is also fine. And 100M?
We can check from the logs.
That seems a little bit low. Let me just bump it to at least like. It doesn't matter, I guess. I'll just create it without any changes. And should I do CRA runtime, endpoint, Unix.
So which problem are you trying to solve just now?
And that's what I'm saying. We don't know the problem. So the only problem we see is the container are still creating. And I think there is a slowness also.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
mostly.
Yeah, I mean.
Let's look at the slowness first.
So you have everything running 16 hours.
Sending update to. Oh,
look, hierarchical namespaces.
Nice.
Ooh. Oh, I had it in my notes to actually install HNS controller and do something, but then I thought it's like too much work.
Sending updates.
Yeah, I think you need to decide which problem you want to fix. I think you're both working on different problems right now. So pick which one you want to fix first.
So there is a context deadline exceeded that's happening, and it says custom resource definitions hierarchical is forbidden. I don't think this is an issue for now, but we probably need to fix the. Oh, okay. He's laughing.
It's just nice being on this side, that's all.
But it's admission control is denying all modification.
Oh, so it must be that the admission controller is timing out, and then like it's set a failure policy, set it ignore, and it's actually timing out. So that's why it's taking a little bit there to
Can you
return.
describe?
So,
Let's. Noel, can you describe the bot?
yep. Ah, you've got a pods. I hope it returns faster.
I actually knew that, Lewis. Thanks for sharing. Wish it was something better.
That slowness is really killing it.
Yeah, I think the slowness was
Okay.
a nice touch. I really enjoyed that bit.
What just happened? Did I?
Okay, can we get events?
Oh,
I mean, it's
oh, it didn't get scheduled. So, yes. Let me check if the scheduler is running. Yeah, it's running. And Kubectl will get events, right?
Did you know events are stored as resources in etcd and can be deleted?
yeah, they can be deleted. I think
Oh, I
they
didn't know
get
that.
deleted anyway, but after an hour or something. There is a time for
Yeah.
it. There is a threshold by default.
I've not left you any events or
This-
logs. Sorry about that.
That
Really?
was easy. Validation. No, it's called validating webhook configurations, right?
Validating webhook configurations. Yeah.
And they have like something like VWC or something.
I need to resolve this timing problem first.
Yep.
Okay,
And
that's
I'll
good.
just,
Try the mutating.
yep.
This is so much fun.
It's good to enjoy once in a while.
I want to check the logs, Noel.
The pod. Okay, yeah, let's go. Yeah.
David said he deleted the logs, but we can get them easily. Yeah. So we need to restart. Okay. So
that was a cruel touch, I must say, but I enjoyed it.
No, it's okay. You cannot get rid of the logs.
I think we should just restart Kubernetes.
This should do the trick, probably. Not yet. You know when you restart the kubelet, what happens? Kubelet or
If you
omelet?
restart it, if you restart it quite fast, sometimes it would actually cause issues with containerinity and like gives you weird errors. I just learned it yesterday in a talk. So if you keep on restarting kubelet, containerinity will start to like give errors. Okay, so things are up.
Yes, things are up, but I don't see logs. They should started logging already, unless he changed where the logging. Yeah.
Oh, so containerinity configuration.
So where's the configuration for logging?
I think it must be the containerinity configuration.
The package. What is it? Is it? How do I know the files? The package query, is it?
Oh, I don't know.
You can run containerd config dump to see the config.
Yep.
Container
the
space config.
No, it's just containerd. Yep. Config dump.
A space dump.
Like config default. Oh, you just started containerd.
Yeah. Delete. Control C that. Yeah. Okay. It's config space dump, like I think.
Oh, so percentage one. Yep. So percentage one is like the previous process.
Let's
so
do
David
straight.
spent time reading the containerd configuration.
No.
No, there's nothing with regards to.
Okay, run container dsoc. Okay, I want to try something actually. Find var log.
Oh, let's check the permission of that folder. And maybe it's not able to write to that container var log containerd.
Okay, get
That would be
attr, you
too
mean?
easy, no.
He said it would be too ls attr.
I didn't modify any attributes on that directory.
So just the permissions.
Yeah, it's just permissions. I'll give you that. You got it.
Yeah, so it's not able to write.
Yep.
Where's the
Maybe
little
var
W?
log. Ah. Yep. It should have W to actually do something in there.
See, sometimes it's the simple things.
Yes, we
Yep, it's
always
always
ignore the
simple
simple things. Not yet.
Yeah, I think restarting is easier rather than waiting.
Not yet. Yes, the manager is up. API server is up.
Yeah, so because the log file can't be created when the container starts, you'll actually need to rotate all the pods.
Ah.
But you don't.
So you'll have to clear
I'll
all
give you a
the-
hint. I don't think you need the logs to fix the other two problems.
Okay.
So what are the two problems right now?
So
where's
one
the
is
kubelet?
something said about
I need to check. I need just to check anything with -v, let's say
yeah, that would
7
have should have done in the first place.
bots. Okay, except this looks fast and there is no this one. Okay, let's try with 11. 11 is really verbose.
Wow.
Okay, so kernel application Kubernetes 0. 20 seconds. Okay. So, and so
Should we check HCD health?
I have not
how
touched
can I check
HCD.
it?
Okay, thank you. I wouldn't
I
dare
want-
touch that thing.
I want to get ABI resources. Is it ABI resources or get ABI resources?
Yeah, API resources. Dash resources, yep.
I want to check these things. What happened here?
It's taking I think it's taking time. So the API server is taking a long time to respond. One of the reasons could have been the limits, but the limits, what are the default settings in there, seems fine. So that was something that I think Jim did, right? Changing the limits.
Would you like me
But
to help you with the intermittent slowness?
Wait.
Yeah.
No. I mean, slowness could be network, could be disk. I'm guessing it's network here. But I wanted to see. Now it should be cached, so it should be faster. It's not faster while it's cached. How come? Or some governance, some checking. But we checked the mutating hooks, correct? We check the mutating, we check
Yep,
the
we
validating.
couldn't find any mutating or validating. And,
Mm.
oh, it might be that like a static one rather than. Oh, but I don't think we see the mutating or the addition webhooks enabled in the manifest, so I think we should be okay. By default, are they enabled? I don't know which version enabled it. Ooh, yeah, this is something about the HNC, hierarchical namespaces.
So the intermittent
think it's
slowness
safe
is the one thing that's I didn't do with kube control.
You promised, man.
One thing, and it's not broken anything, it's just slowed you down. That's it.
Okay.
So you're still not, I mean, the real problem is the container creating. The slowness was just for my amusement. That was all.
Let's see if there are drops. So, nothing. Okay, so he didn't put it. So there is an alias. Is this normal, the alias?
Yes.
Okay.
You already seen the problem when you did the verbose kube control get pods. It was there.
The verbose, the 11.
I was there with 7 too. It's just subtle.
Okay.
Let's go one
Let's
by
do it
one.
again.
Yeah.
Load it from Etsy. Get API version namespaces, default. Okay. Request header looks fine. User agent, response status. No, 7 didn't show us anything, does it? HCC, Kubernetes, admin conf, yeah.
I wonder if the audience can see it.
The board, 6443. This is 6334.
Oh. So did you set up like a IP tables forward?
No. It's a bit more sinister than that.
Let's look at the manifest and see which pod it's listening.
So do we have 643 or not?
No, let's look at the kube control manifest. Sorry, the API server manifest and see which pod it's also listening. Because this is working, right? That's a.
Yes, that's better now. So okay, now how did he do it?
Yeah, there should be some kind of like a proxy or something that does the pod code, right?
Yeah, like, it's a proxy. Run PSAUX.
Throttling proxy.
It's toxic proxy with a 40% toxicality on delays of 2.5 seconds or longer.
What's the name of the proxy?
Oh, it's called SE Linux.
SE Linux, man.
I renamed it.
Yes.
Actually, we would have caught it if you listed the process and looked, because this is a Debian system and there is no way SE Linux could be in here.
Oh yeah, I thought it would be a nice hint, but then you've got to, if you don't look at PS,
we never went into. Yeah.
All right, there you go. You fixed that.
Okay, so this is one issue. Now, what's the other issue? The containers. The containers are still.
Yep.
Grab. Okay. So we have the container still creating, and this is create container error. Kube scheduler. Scheduler. And, okay, so the scheduler has an issue. And the control manager also has an issue. Okay, let's describe it.
So you can ignore the controller manager.
I think if you fix the scheduler, it would just. Go ahead.
But it's okay. -n.
I think we have kube. Yeah, kube system. The auto completion works here.
Yeah. Okay.
No, this is a static pod, right? So let's look at the pod manifest or the logs and see kube scheduler.
Okay. Most likely it's the conf file. But okay, I have
Let's see
an
Kubernetes.
authorization.
Like,
Yeah, so authorization, bind
that
address,
seems fine.
config. Please redirect.
The bind address, isn't it supposed? No, it's on host network, so I think that's fine.
Have you described the pod?
We did.
Yeah, but we didn't look at the error reason and stuff. Reason, create
Terminated.
container error. No, the exit code.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right. But let's see. We need to be careful with David. He's very granular sometimes. Okay. Node control. Okay. Container ID image cube scheduler. Looks fine. Command. Bind address. Port 0.
Are you both okay for time?
Okay,
Just I know that that's us at the hour.
I'm okay of time. I have a hard break around 6.
Okay.
But I think we are up to 5:30, correct? And then there's Chris. So many events today.
I'm fine.
Okay, so I'll just give you. I'll kind of put you back on track, but describe the clustered pod for now. Ignore the scheduler. Because the scheduler error isn't actually there, even though it should be. I'm not sure why that's the case.
It's like we break something and say side effect, it will break other stuff, and we have no idea.
Okay. Status bending. Okay. Which is fine. Lightness. Talking. Tolerations. No, but this no execute.
Wait, the limits request for it's just 1 M. You see the limits and requests, it's like too low.
1 milli.
It will never get. Yep, it will never get scheduled. At least like with a 1 milli. CPU is fine, but like memory, I don't think it would get scheduled with like a 1 megabyte of memory.
But that's not the problem, I think. But the limit is from the deployment. It's not from the.
Oops, edit. Yeah. Yeah, I can like pull up.
No limits.
GitHub repository.
Yeah, no limits.
So it just probably updated the replica set. Or
there is a limit range.
Yeah,
there is queue control, but there is no limit range. No, there isn't. Because there is no. It's not in the ABI. Oh, there is. But it's not in the ABI. Wow. We checked the ABI, correct? Didn't we check the admissions?
So this is like the limits and requests in Kubernetes?
Yes, look at
everything is. Yeah, let's just delete it. It's not going to like. Yeah.
So basically, he puts limits by default.
Yep.
Yes.
So,
but the
oh no.
Denying all modification. Okay. Can we edit it? But just a second. I am an admin, correct?
Yep.
No, even if you're admin, admission control can deny you.
Unless we are thinking the same things.
Yeah, or can it access less? That's like what I've been just. Oh.
That we have similar mind.
How would
Huh?
someone escalate?
Are you
that
sure you didn't
relationship
watch
if I
Mark's
can't do
session?
it? I have to go watch it. Wow. And if Louis is watching, please don't do this for the next CTFR.
No. Yeah, cluster role binding. Cluster role binding.
I have not modified any RBAC policies, any roles.
Oh, you
or
haven't?
bindings.
No, this must
No.
be like a static admission controller that must be set up in the manifest.
Just second. Just second.
Yeah,
So
sure.
the error. So the error is saying error from server forbidden, limit ranges case is forbidden, admission control is denying. It is an admission control. But the thing is that that the ABI server, if we look at admission, I have only node restrictions.
Yeah.
Okay, node restriction is the kubelet to kube ABI things, correct?
Isn't the static admission part of the kubelet config? No, it couldn't be. It should be part of
I don't
kubelet
know.
server. Yeah,
I don't know.
I haven't really worked with this. Oh, enable admission plugins always deny.
Yeah, so I figured if I just one of the cool, well, not cool, one of the annoying things with the API server is you can do admission these plugins separately, and I figured if I just put it below the bottom of the screen, you wouldn't notice the second one.
Yes.
Yep.
Because I checked. Well, that first time we opened it, I checked. Okay, let's give it a minute. Yeah, still not up.
Oh, I know it's restarting. Yep.
Okay.
Hey, it's up.
Okay.
That's
Now let's
fine.
get the bots. Let's delete
I
them.
think we should probably just delete. Yep.
Yes. Oops, too many alls, too many L's in all.
Yep.
Do we have another surprise or that's it?
No, that was it. You got them all.
That's a nice one. I love that one.
Oh.
Because
yeah,
it's cascaded,
I didn't know that.
you know?
But it's strange. It said always deny, so it only applies to. Oh, it only applies to create or update operations. Yep, because on
Okay.
get.
Yeah, so the
Yeah,
limit
that
range.
was actually my idea first. Go ahead.
Yeah, the limit range is just one of those resources I don't think a lot of people know. I think Walid was very fortunate to pick that up. I'm not sure everyone else would have.
What do you mean I'm fortunate?
No, I think your experience saying there that you knew a limit range was a thing. Like, I think many people would have had no idea. The intermittent
It's
proxy
there
proxy.
for the OpenShift exam actually. The limit range is right. It's actually in the syllabus of the OpenShift exam. So I have played with it, but it was just as a curriculum thing. I never did it in any actual systems or anything. It's anything, but I think no one really uses it.
You got a well done from Deshaun there. So yeah, there was.
And when I was actually breaking the cluster, one of my ideas was when you do a get, I was thinking like of doing a mutating webhook, but I then realized that we couldn't do a get on the mutating webhook. I was actually like showing you the right image, but it was actually running a wrong image.
Yeah.
So
well,
I
That would have
need,
been neat. Yeah.
Can you go with it?
one thing that I'm happy today is that we made David happy, as Lewis said. So,
Yep.
he has been miserable with this cluster thing, but now I think today he's happy.
You know what? I think we all did really well. I think 3 broken clusters, all broken slightly differently. We all stuck mostly to the kube control plane, which is nice. We got to explore it a bit more depth. I think that was a good job all around.
And we didn't really kind of finish it in time too, so it's actually good.
Yeah, we're only a little bit over, so all good from
Yeah, a little bit over. And if it has not been all the stuff I did, I think like if I just stick with probably like remove the IP tables of the pod for, we would have probably finished it in time.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you both for joining me for part 1 of this KubeCon special. There's 2 more parts. We've got Thomas Stromberg and Chris Nova joining me this evening. And tomorrow we have Jiffy and Chris Carter. Chris Carter.
Wait, the second one is today?
It is in a couple of hours.
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
I'm going to let you.
Tomorrow. Cool.
I'll let you get back to KubeCon. Thank you for joining me again. That was absolute fun. I will speak to you
Yep.
both soon.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
And I'm
Thank you,
happy
David.
that
Thank you
we
for
get
having
to
us.
meet like this.
Cheers.
Bye.
Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.